Hello, it's me again. Welcome back to Front Sport Analysis, the authentic sports voice you should trust. I'm your today's host, Musili. I'm happy to be back. It has been two entertaining weeks in the footballing world. Many has happened. Shocks, surprises. We did not expect Spain to go winless until the last game. Denmark's group. Things happened. Turkey. Out of all the teams, I was supporting Turkey and Scotland. I was expecting Turkey, in fact, to be very competitive, but look what happened. They were beaten on all the games. Anyways, this is football for you. Things happen. Today's main agenda, we're going to talk about the round of 16, the knockout stages. So without hesitating, let's take a look of how the drawn was done. Okay, so the drawn was in different categories. So let me begin with category 1. The category 1, it includes the following teams: Belgium. So Belgium will face Portugal, and then later the winner of Belgium versus Portugal will face the winner of Italy versus Austria. So Belgium versus Portugal, wow, a very tough game, unpredictable in fact. But from the performances of the group stages, let's begin with Belgium. Belgium was, as expected, it was a very tough side. It is one of the favorites. Many know it may reach in the finals, but this football, anything can happen. The Portugal side, they struggled. A comeback against Germany, very poor in defensive options. 2 own goals. Then those defenders, we are expecting them to face the legs of KDB and Lukaku, De Bruyne and Lukaku, and Hazard. It will be a very tough game. In fact, my predictions, okay, I may be a bit biased because I'm a Belgium fan. Okay, anyways, let's wait. I go with Belgium in that game. The other one is Italy versus Austria. As we say, this is football. No one was expecting Austria to proceed. In fact, it had 6 points. It won 2 games against Ukraine and Northern Macedonia. It finished position 2 in their group, and the group comprised of Austria, Ukraine, and Netherlands. I was expecting Ukraine to be number 2, but look what happened. Austria number 2. David Alaba is showing his masterclass from Bayern. He's bringing it back into the national team. He's playing very good in utility. So, but Italy is a very tough side. They won all the games. In fact, keeping a clean sheet. The last game they played with their team B, and they still won. So in this game, obvious, it is very clear. Italy will win. But okay, they will expect a tough game, though Italy will win. So the winner, I'm predicting Italy to win because they are the favorite. Since Mancini took over, Italy has changed. It has been a very tough side, a time to fear. Okay, and the other category is France versus Switzerland, and the winner of France versus Switzerland will meet Croatia versus Spain. France versus Switzerland. These are France, the world champion. So this one, even there's no debate, obvious. France will win, but though Switzerland filled the group with 4 points, and they were in the group of Italy and Wales. They drew with Wales and won against Turkey. Turkey was just giving out points. The other game is Croatia versus Spain. Wow, this is very unpredictable. Croatia is a Modric. Modric is a masterclass midfield. Spain it played very down. It had a very poor performance, Spain, because it drew the first 2 games. It had no hopes of qualifying. But okay, we can say they missed the services of their captain Busquets. So with Busquets back in the squad, you can see how they performed in their final game, because they won 5-0, I guess, yeah. And Busquets bagging man of the match in just playing 70 minutes. So Croatia versus Spain, I might be biased. Croatia's experienced. Spain's a lot of young talents. So it's unpredictable, but let me say Croatia. In fact, even the World Cup, Croatia had knocked out Spain, World Cup 2018. So I guess the thing might happen again unless Spain takes a revenge on that. So it will be okay. The category I said is France versus Switzerland. That's very sure. France with the quality in the squad, the midfield, Ngolo, Pogba. The Pogba of France is not the Pogba of Manchester United. Pogba is playing, is picking up other imaginable passes, unimaginable passes. So, okay, France will win that game. Then it will be the other side. I'm predicting Croatia. Croatia might knock out Spain. So, maybe in the quarters, my prediction in the quarterfinal will be France versus Croatia. Let's wait. This football, game of the people, to the people, for the people. So that is category 1. So meaning the winner between these two teams, those in category 1, the winners in those 8 teams, the 2 teams from those 8 teams, they meet in the semi-finals. In the other category is Sweden versus Ukraine. It is a 50-50 game. Not predictable. Ukraine can win. Sweden can win. Okay, with the quality of squad, I go with Sweden. Sweden have had good performances. Another, so in that category, there's Sweden versus Ukraine and England versus Germany. England, speaking about England, they have the squad, they have everything, they have the manager. In fact, I saw everyone complaining that the manager is not playing Sacho. And when it comes in scoring, imagine, England have just scored 2 goals. 2 goals, and the way they have very good attacking options. So England versus Germany, England imekuwa too hyped from kitambo. England versus Germany, I'll go with Germany, yeah. Germany, they are maestros. They have the experience, the midfield, they will control. So my prediction, England versus Germany, I go with Germany. I don't believe in England, yeah. But this football, anything will happen. Anything, yeah, just anything. We are not sure. So I go with Germany. Germany, then they might meet, let's say, Sweden in the quarterfinals. That will be a very, very, very tough game. So in the other category, it's Netherlands versus Czech Republic, Wales versus Denmark. Netherlands, they came out as a very poor performing team in the qualifiers. No one was expecting Netherlands would perform the way they performed. In fact, they won all their group stage matches. In the Czech Republic, they had 4 points, and their group consisted of Croatia and England. So they beat Scotland. Scotland was very poor. In fact, I was supporting Scotland, but the performances, they were beaten by the Czech Republic. So in game Netherlands versus Czech Republic, it will be okay. Netherlands just will win the game. Netherlands did well in group stages. In the other game of this category will be Wales versus Denmark. Denmark pulled out one of the most shocking surprises. Denmark had problems. Their star man Eriksen had collapsed during that game. He's a maestro. He's skillful. He can pass. He can score free kicks. They missed the services of Eriksen. That's why you can see in the stage in their group was very demanded, because only the number 1 had more points. The other 3 had 3 points. So Denmark proceeded by goal difference rule. The first 2 games they lost, and the last one against the Russians, against Russia, they played a very, very good game. But Denmark, if they could have played the way they played against Belgium, Denmark is a very promising team. The other one is Wales. Wales, there's Bale, there is Ramsey. So this one will be obvious. This will be a tough game. But I'll go by Denmark. So my prediction here will be Denmark, and then they'll play against Netherlands in the quarters. In short, my group stage analysis, my prediction teams are Belgium will win against Portugal. Italy will win against Austria, which means Belgium and Italy, they'll meet in the quarterfinals, which will be very, very tough. The other one is France will win. It's expected will win against Switzerland. And here, Croatia, Spain, I go with Croatia. Then France against Croatia, like the World Cup 2018 finals. We'll see what happens in the quarterfinals. We'll meet again in the quarterfinals for the analysis. On the other side, Sweden versus Ukraine, I go with Sweden. Yeah, Sweden, they played very good game in the group stages. England was Germany. I go with Germany. Germany will win, yeah. So Germany, most probably Germany and Sweden will meet in the quarterfinals. And on the other side, Netherlands versus Czech Republic. I go with Netherlands. Yeah, it's a huge probability. Even their rankings, Netherlands are very better scored. And Wales versus Denmark, go with Denmark. Denmark, they've struggled. Their win, they're dedicating it to Christian Eriksen. Since it's football of the people, it has been a good time. My other pundits, we are not close to each other, but in the next 2 weeks, we'll be again analyzing the quarterfinals. Remember to follow our pages, our Twitter handles at Front Sports, Facebook, you'll find us Front Sports, Instagram Front Sports, YouTube. Subscribe the button and press on the button below you to get updates and notifications on all our latest updates. Thank you. We'll meet you soon. All the best for the teams which qualified and proceeded in the group stages. I'm expecting a very tough knockout stages. I'm your host again, Musili. It's been good to be with you. Have a good time.